What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about Ryan Shazier. Yes, he's a free card. Yes, he's probably going to be a little bit OP. We've been looking at his card, and it looks to be like, you know, somebody that we're going to be able to utilize just because of the fact that with the boost and everything like that, it's going to work out for us to make him probably, you know, get some sacks and do some things on the D-line, depending on how you guys want to use him. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, you know, did you get your welcome pack? Because we're dealing with EA. So I know it's going to be some people in the video, yo, G, I didn't get my welcome pack. Yo, listen, man, it ain't nothing surprising. Nobody got their Tristan McCullum, so just join the party. But this is what you got to understand, okay? He only gets the Steeler theme team chemistry. So I want to make sure that that is, you know, pretty much obvious that you guys know that that's what's going on. You're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in order to get him up to an 89 speed. If you have the proper theme team, he's going to jump up more if you like a Steeler. Also with the most feared, he's going to get a +1 if you have a most feared theme team. You know, you need 20 components for that. So if you want to throw him in there to help get that boost with that, and then, you know, the strat card is going to make him a 90 for his card overall. So that'll help you guys out probably on the D line, because that's where I'll put him. I wouldn't use him as a Mike linebacker because he's too, like, he's way too slow. You know what I'm saying, bro? But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the other things that is gonna make him really good as a card for your squad. I'm gonna show you guys the way to do it. So 89 +1 with the strat card that you get generally in the same welcome pack is gonna make him a 90. You can get him up to a 93 speed if you're still a theme team. All right, so now to know exactly what the boosts are and what we're going to be talking about as we go through the upgradable portion, we're going to go over here and we're going to find them in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at everything that's going on with them, so that way you can see it. Like I told you guys before, anything that you need to know, when you go over to this part of the game, right, in the catalog, it'll show you everything that he can get. Now, I know he only gets, you know, he gets the El Toro, and he gets the buy one, get one free. So people would use him for that little stack in order to put him on the line that fast, and he'll probably get some sacks and do some things for you. All right, so let's jump into it. All right, we know we need 8 items. You start off with 1. I believe they give you 1 in the welcome pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that 1 into his set, and then we're gonna, you know, have a remainder of 7, which we're gonna go over now, and you guys will be pretty much able to start putting together your Ryan Shazier Superfast. All right, so now that's the 1. So it leaves us with, leaves us with 7. Okay, the field pass, they actually made it so that you can pay to get bonus things. Do you need the bonus things? I don't think so. It's up to you completely whether or not you want to do that. You can see it says buy premium pass is about $10. Again, that's up to you. You do get a decent amount of candy and stuff like that with the bonuses, but what you're looking for are the upgrade tokens. Okay, so because of the fact that they made it a premium pass, you can see instead of getting 1 here, you would get 2. So it'll be 1, 2 there. Okay, keep going through the field pass. It'll be right here again, 3, 4, okay, and you'll keep going, and it'll be 5, 6. So already through this, you would get up to that point with 6. If you bought the premium pass, by the time that this promo is over, you would be able to get that stuff done. But it doesn't end there, okay? That's just the field pass, all right? Now, when you go to the challenges, you're gonna also get some. So they're giving you the opportunity to get everything done, but it's up to you. So we got 6 there, that'll be 7, 8 right there, 9. So there's a total of 9, okay, in order for you to get this done. They've split it up into 3 parts. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure out how you wanna do it. As far as I know, the challenges are not too crazy, so you wouldn't have, a lot of issue doing that. You can go through that and you know that you have the max of 9. Now, with the way that you're gonna go through the field pass, whether you spend money or you don't, that's gonna determine how fast you get it done. Obviously, EA is putting everything behind a paywall, so that way, you know what I'm saying, certain people will get cards, certain people won't, and you know how that works. All right, now, how do you max this out? Because yo, G, look, bro, what's going on? Okay, one of the things that you do, you have to play games with the most feared player. You get candy for it, whatever. There's things in the store that you can do with the candy. As the players drop, they're gonna get more and more OP. So you may wanna take a look at it to kind of figure out, what's really going on with it. And you can determine what you need to do in that regard. All right, so it's not that big of a deal, however you wanna go about it. But I do wanna make sure you guys are aware. You are gonna need 2+ most feared players through everything that you do through this to get the XP. It is very, very important that you guys know that, because of the fact that, if you don't have the players in there, nothing's gonna register. Okay, so, you got sets to do, you got most feared crossover, and you're gonna have to actually put them in your lineup if you want to make some coins. There is 10,000 coins you can make by having him in your lineup. Again, if you're rocking a theme team, be very, very careful with the way that this works. That's all I'm going to tell you, because, you know, right now with the way that they, you know, people are trying to put together the most feared theme team plus their 50 of 50 theme team with the strat card plus the crystals, it's going to get a little bit more complex to keep all that speed on your team. So just be careful with that, because, you know, now we're trying to get it down to work it through. And like I said, the best thing for you guys to do is join me at GmiasWorld so you guys can know what's going on with it, and you'll be all set. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much that's what it's going to be, so that way you know how you can get it done with your 50 of 50 theme team and the strat cards. But as far as Ryan Shazier goes, you're going to have to max this out if you want to go that route to get everything. Again, you can pay whatever you want. Like, I'm not going to tell you one way or the other that, you know, don't pay for it or whatever. I'm going to tell you straight up, if you want the card, if you're a Steeler theme team, you go for it, you go get it. That's all I'm going to tell you there. Now, as far as the other players on your team, and you know how you could fit you know, Ryan Shazier in there and what you're going to be doing, I can't tell you that because I'm a Raiders theme team. Okay, so once I get through it and I figure out who I'm going to be getting rid of, like Fred Warner, he's gone, because I don't really care about the release too of the crystals. So although he gets all theme team chems, I'm going to put somebody else there that's a Raider, and I'm going to figure out what's going on with that. If I have some space, I could probably put Shazier in there to add to it. Like, he can add to my my theme team overall. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the most feared part, because we do have Randy Moss right now, and if you watched the previous video, you would know that you can get him up to a 95 speed. All right, so he's gonna be a straight up boss. So these players, right? Because you need 2+ of the most feared, we already have Randy. We can add Shazier and just have the 2 to go through all of that to max out his middle linebacker status. Again, listen, because of his height, you don't want to use him as a user. All right, just make sure you know that. No user stuff going on here. All right, boys, you want to make sure that your user is at least 6'3", 6'4". So Shazier's not going to work, but he does get the El Toro. He does get the, you know, the what is it, the buy one get one. So you can do that if you would like on the D line. Just make sure that the formations that you're using allows you to put him in at that position, and you'll be all set. So everything else that has to do with your lineup itself, you can work that, all right? But if you're not a Steeler theme team, it's going to hurt the way you put it together unless you figure out how to add him in there and just make him a most feared player. So it is worth it to do it, depending on how you're building your team. Again, I would recommend that you follow me on Twitch at GmiasWorld so you could actually get the step-by-step on how you're going to put together everything and maximize the whole experience of most feared. But that's up to you. I'm going to leave that to you. All right, guys? So if you have any other questions or comments, you know what to do. Hit me up. We'll be doing team building all weekend, and I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.